So we're going to make some mini clusters, and I have started without you. I've made a few. All I've done was piled up scraps of paper, did some stitching. I was going to do it in blue and then I did it in pink. Don't know why, but hey ho. And we're going to finish decorating those in a minute, but I want to get these to the same level. And obviously these are more grungy, so you can do whatever style you like, whatever suits your journal. I pre-made these little baby envelopes out of newspaper. Really simple little envelopes. I'll try and remember which video it was and link that below. Okay, so all we're going to do is just add clusters onto the envelopes straight away. So these will probably be popped down on a journal page. All we're going to do is glue them down. Come on, glue. There we go. And I have inked all these as well. A little bit of music paper. I just got a random selection of paper. And then I've got these little ones that I believe came a very long time ago from Artie Mays. I may be wrong, but I think they did. Okay, so there's my little cluster. All we need to do is pop that either on your belly band with a little ticket in. You could put it on a pocket like this. So yeah, they're perfect. These little clusters are just amazing for everywhere. So I'm just going to quickly make the rest of these, and then we'll make some more and we'll finish off the ones that we've already started as well. What do I need? I need one of these. So they're sort of matching, but not quite. They're a little bit different. And it doesn't matter how you do them. I am putting the bigger pieces on the bottom. That's the only rule. The bigger the piece, the lower down the list of pile it goes. Whoops. And I just sort of alternate as I go. There we go. How easy is that? I mean, obviously I have pre-inked, which is quite time consuming, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me ink. It's bad enough watching me glue, isn't it? Up, down with the bottle. There we go. But yeah, clusters, easy peasy. There we go. So I'm going to show you how I made these ones. Now I've made those. So all I did was I got a piece. This is like scrapbook paper that is left over when you cut your 12 by 12s down to journal size, 8 inches. You always get this little bit left over. And I thought, I'm going to use those. So I've got left, what have I got left? I've got this like part of a masterboard that I made and then printed out. So this is what I've used on my other one. And you just rip out some bits, just like this. I'm trying to find ones with a bit of colour on. So we might be able to fit another one on there. Let's just do one on the end. There we go. And you can use book page. A bit of book page on there. And we're just going to glue these down in a minute. I might do quite a big one on top of there. Whatever size you like. Now I've got no more book page. Oh, I have better one of those. We'll leave that in a minute. So I'm going to put some of this on because I haven't got anything else. And what I thought I might add on this one, I did put some lace on there. So I might add a bit of lace to a couple of these. In fact, let me glue them down, otherwise we're not going to be doing a lot. I stapled the last lot. You can staple or you can glue. You probably don't need this glue. You could probably do it with a Pritt stick, because I am going to sew them. You don't need to sew them. You don't need to ink them unless you want to ink them. You can always ink them afterwards if you change your mind. They're very, very versatile. And you just do them in whatever colour scheme or style your journal is. What have I got? I've got this that came off the front of scrapbook paper pad. And I'm thinking I could just cut some of these. Cut, obviously. This is my cutting. And maybe we could just use one of those on some of these. I know it's writing. I'll put it on that one. Let's take off that end. More writing, isn't it? Bit of lace, and then ones of... I didn't glue them down. What am I doing? I'll put a little bit of glue there to hold that down till I stitch it. Okay, what else have I got? Got this little bit of paper. I'll put one on there. I don't know, four or five bits in your layers. I might put this on there instead. Am I down? Is everything down? That one's not. I think there's only 3 on there. So, should we put this on? Let's just put this on. There we go. Very random. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and stitch these just like I did this. I just went on and did a bit of a swirl. I'll show you at the end what they turn out like. So all we've got to do is finish embellishing these. I know, it's like another mask maker for you. Little mask maker clusters. And what I've got somewhere on my desk is a little pot. And I got these little bits from Cheryl a long time ago. And I forgot all about them, and I've just found them. So I'm very excited I can actually use them. And I think these are going to be really cute. I'm going to put little pink circles, maybe, somewhere. I'll come back into the middle so you can actually see what I'm doing. And I've got some green tickets on there, so I'm going to see if I can find anything green. Oh, I quite like the frame. That's quite cool, isn't it? We could put that on. There's a green flower. Not sure. We'll get some bits out. So that's like a heart in paper. That's another flower. Let's just get some bits out. Oh, got some words. Sweetest. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there's another one of those. I might be able to put them on. So thank you, Cheryl. I know you're still watching. She did tell me. I do watch, she says. How about that? Could put that on there. So grab out all those little bits that you forgot you'd got. Like me. Like me, because I do. I forget what I've got. I've got too much stuff. I haven't actually bought anything this year at all. Not really. Not like I would normally. I've been very careful. I don't know whether these are too big. I quite like that. What do you think? I quite like that on there. And maybe we could have something like that. I don't think I've got any more words. I've got number 2. For some reason, I've got number 2. I have fun. And it doesn't really go. I don't think there's any more words in here. Love doesn't fit in there. It's the wrong colour. Oh, I've got a shiny heart. I don't want to pile them up too much. I mean, we could always add a button or something like that. So I'm going to glue these down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the staple that I put on to staple them all together. Let's pop these down on top of the staple like that. Just layer them up. And I'm going to put this on. I know it's already got some writing on it. I could put it there. That looks quite nice on there. I like these. I'm going to put these down. And I'm just going to overlap them. This is going to show straight through, isn't it? So we'll just smudge it so it doesn't. And I'm going to put this maybe there. Now, how am I going to do this? I might have... My stapler is not very good. It doesn't close very well at the back. So I'm just going to pop that flatter. I'm just going to flatten it. So, I could put little sticky things on. I've got some of those somewhere. Obviously, I'm not going to get up and get them. I'm just going to do these. So, get off. Let's put that on there. Let's just put it on. They're clusters. They should be nice and quick. I'll pop that on. Might need to hold that one down. Where's my peg? Pop the peg on. And I think we'll have that like that. Is that sticky? Oh, that is. Sometimes they're sticky and I don't know. I'm going to add some extra glue. And we're going to pop that on as well. We'll just let that dry. I've now got glue. And we've just got this one left. And I'm thinking maybe we put it up here and then we put this inside. What do you think? Should we try that? I've got it upside down. Pop the glue on. So yours will be completely different because it will depend what little bits and pieces you've got. But use them up. Don't let them just sit there like I did. Use them up a bit. Okay. And then we'll have this. I'm not going to put it straight in the middle. I might put it like that. Now, I'm not an expert at clusters, but these were really easy. I like doing them on the base. Right, let's take that off. So that's those ones. I'm going to very quickly stitch the other ones down now the glue has dried. Okay, I'm back. All sewn. Let me move these now. They'll be dry. So we'll get them all out in a minute. And all I've done, I was doing straight ones and then I changed it and did zigzag. So just tear them up. If you've just done straight stitching, like all over and just gone to the next one, I haven't. I've like stopped and come off. But if you have, when you're undoing it, you'll find that you can't get past the stitches. So all you do is you just do that and then get your scissors and just cut through the stitch. Okay. But I knew that would happen, so I didn't want to mess about. So I just did mine. And I'm just going to take off some edges. And look, they're little mini scraps now. I don't really like the very sharp edges. I don't mind one or two. Round them off if you want. Completely up to you how you want them. If you like them square, you can keep them square. Absolutely no problem. Right, so I'm going to keep the bigger ones because I'm going to make some mini ones. So I've had to go and grab a few more bits because the pink that's in here is not the right pink. So I'm going to go the other direction and I'm going to go blues and greens. And I found these. I don't know who sent me these, but I've been hoarding them. Little puffer stickers, and they're cats. And I thought they would look really cute on here. So I'm going to put a couple on. Not on all of them, but honestly, how cute is that? And it's all puffy. I've not used them before. I've used a couple, but not a lot. And that I'm going to cut off. I don't mind strands, but... And I'm wondering whether it needs a button as well. And maybe a bit of lace or something. I've got this. I'm only using what's on my desk now. So I've got this bit of net, which I'm thinking if I make another little cluster and put it up here with that on, that would finish that off. And I might stitch that through. And I have got a little bit of cotton. And I know I'm not doing much stitching on this channel anymore. Oh, hello. Snowbell would like to say hello to everybody. She hasn't seen you for a while. She's still around. Still got a tail in my face. Yes, I know. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stitch on the button. So if you are wondering where all my stitching videos have gone, they've gone here to my new channel, Hand Stitching with Carol. So all the stitching videos are now over there. Snowbell, your tail is in the way. That's because Mummy's got all her stuff where I need to sit, she says. So we're just going to move my stuff. There you go. You can sit there. Honestly, not allowed to have my desk to myself. Okay, that's still not one. I found this one, which I think might look quite nice. And again, I think I need some lace. Or maybe I've got this ribbon. Let's try a piece of this. Now I'm cutting this with my gluey scissors. I have got my proper scissors. And I'm just wondering, can I fray this? Oh, yes, quite easily. Very fraying. Oh, she's going. Bye. She'll be back. What if we pop this under there like that? I think that might look quite nice. You can move out the way a minute. Something like that, and then we'll pop this on. So what I'm going to do is very quickly just stitch that down. There we go. So much easier than gluing something down. And then this can go on the top. Okay, where did I put my glue? There it is. Quite a bit on. And I'll just cover up where I've just stitched. And I think that looks quite pretty. It might need something else. It might need something else. If I can find something little in a minute. I found this hat, which I think is cool. And I'm wondering whether to just put this on. And I think I will. Oh, it's got a sticky as well. I've got all these little bits and pieces. A lot of them are from Cheryl. Oh, I don't know. I think it might be a sticky that's already been took off. We'll see if it comes off. And we're just going to have it maybe like that. So clusters are great fun for using up all these little bits of scraps. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, do give me a like. I'd really appreciate that. It'd be lovely. I'm really tempted to put another cat on. I do have this, which I've made previously, which I think might look quite nice on there. I do like that. And that I've just hand stitched a piece of ribbon onto another bit of fabric. But I think, oh, maybe I should put it on there with the flower. And then we can add something else. Let me stitch that on. Yeah, stitching is a lot better because I've now run out of my glue, which is not good. Right, so I've got these little bits of lace I want to use up. So I might make little tails. I've got another one somewhere. I knew I had. Right, so we'll pop them on and we'll find something to put on top of there. A very badly die cut. No, too small. Unless I put something else underneath it. No. No. Oh, got a funny coloured butterfly. That's quite nice. Maybe that could go. Oh, that could go on there as well, couldn't it? I might put that on there. Just pile up the stuff. More is more. Isn't it? Oh, that's the same sort of thing. What else have I got? I did get them out, but I'm not sure. A green button, which may go... Oh, I could put that on there. Oh, not like that. Could put that on. Just need to find something else. Okay, yellow butterfly. It's too small. Definitely too small. If I back it onto there. And then maybe back it onto there. If I layer it up. Put it over on one side. Yeah, that's not glued down very well. I might have to stitch that. Quite like that. I'm going to glue all these together. I'm spending far too long now. I'll race through the first lot. I was like on a roll. And I think what I'll do is again, just stitch these down nice and flat so I can get my piece on. Something like that. We're always getting caught up, aren't we, with all our stuff. And I think if I put that over there and this up here, what do you think? Nice? Another circle. Maybe just 2 circles. Maybe I should add that onto there. I could just keep going. Just keep going, can't you? Just keep adding and adding. I'm not sure I need 2 on there. I do quite like the idea of that. I'm going to try it. I can always take it off if I don't like it. I'll put that over that side. I'm going to put a peg on it. Where did Peg go? Where did Peg go? Our little Peg. There you go, Peg. Probably should put one on there. Although that seems to be sticking. And I know this is another one of those that I can peel. And I'm going to put extra glue. And just have it sticking off the edge. Like that. We'll just leave them to dry for a minute and we'll just sort this one out that's sort of not working. I'm going to stitch round it. There we go, it's on now, and I'm going to put a button on. I'm going to stitch this little button on. So this has turned out slightly longer than I was planning. I'm planning to keep these quite short, but some of them are turning out to be longer than others, these little mass makes, because I want to do like lots of different styles, because I know what journals I've got coming up. There we go. I'm just going to go round a few times. You can stitch through paper. You're absolutely fine stitching through paper. And you can always add a bit of glue if you're worried it's going to come off. Obviously, don't give it to a child who could take it off and swallow it. I'm getting very baby conscious now. All the things. Right, let's move that out of the way. And we'll bring back all the ones we've made. And take the pegs off. Okay. So these are the ones we've just finished. Little clusters. We also did these ones, finished these off together. Little blue ones. And we also did some little grungy ones as well. So, as you can see, very versatile clusters. You can put them on anything. So you've made all your clusters. What can you do with them, guys? What can you do with them? Well, I'm going to just show you in my little book, in my travel book that is still waiting. I've made it. We're still waiting to go. And, oh, this little blue one would look nice. I could put this on the edge of the pocket like this, which would look really sweet. I could turn it into a little tuck spot by just putting down that 2 corners and tuck something in, like a tag, a smaller tag. We could put this cluster on a tag, instant decoration. You could put it on the top of the page like this as a tuck, you know, a tuck spot up. You could put it on the side as a tuck in. Honestly, so many ideas. And the grungy ones I would use maybe as a little tuck in. I would put mine on a tag like that. And then add something else inside. Maybe some little tiny bits of ephemera, or, you know, some tickets, something like that. Obviously, I am ready to sort of move in my journal. And, yeah, I don't know what else I've got in here. Yeah, obviously pockets, you could just pop them on the bottom. You could do a stack, you know, you could do a few, like going up your page like this. Ideas. Okay. So I hope you're inspired, and I hope you go and have a go at clusters. I know I do clusters a lot, but I do use up a lot of scraps. And I've always got scraps, and I'm always trying to do something with them. And I love these ones. And I'm going to put them all on one side and forget I've got them. And then I'm going to make some more. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will see you very soon. Bye for now.